Hello ladies, it's Amber from UsePantySellingAdvice.com, and I'm back today to talk about what I feel is another myth associated with this niche online, that being that used panty verification services are needed being the operative word here. And again, I would just like to emphasize that I am an independent seller. I advocate independence. I have built used panty selling advice around that theme, and I just feel that it's really important that I, as lightheartedly as possible, try to touch on this. So that being said, there's sort of like a sub-myth that is associated with this niche, that panty verification services will increase sales. And I don't know if I could say that's true at all, because being that I've been doing this for 5 years without ever being verified by a service or a website for that matter, there are several factors to making and maintaining sales. So to say that one thing is going to do it, I don't think is accurate at all. So secondly, there's a sub-myth out there that unless sellers get verified by a paid third party, they'll be seen as a fake. And I don't believe that at all either, again, because I've been doing this for 5 years and I've never been verified. And by the way, I was Mrs. Wilson. I don't know if any of you are old enough to remember Home Improvement, but I was the headless, voiceless panty seller for a good, I want to say, even 3 years. It's really only been in the past year that I've gone on video even, but I didn't talk to people online. I didn't show my face, and still I really didn't, nobody came out and said, well, are you a fake? And maybe that's because I already had my little experiences with the verification world and I wasn't getting messages. There are actually ladies who begin doing this, and this might apply to you too, who are on social sites and they get these direct messages or whatever that it would be a good idea for them to be verified by a paid third-party service so they don't be seen as a fake. And that blows my mind. It could be seen as recruiting. You never know. They could be helpful or they could be being recruiters. Anybody can make an account, or 3 or 4, and have that account be whatever persona they want. I'm going to move away from that little topic right now and go to another sub-myth here, and that being that unless ladies get verified by a paid third-party verification service, that they'll be seen as unethical or a fraud. And this maybe isn't so much a direct message, but it's sort of subconsciously put into PR and ads and stuff like that. And see, the thing is, a lot of the times when buyers are trying to decide whether or not they want to follow through with communicating to you or buying your panties, their mind is down a little bit lower in their body. I really don't think that, and again, because I've been doing this without verification for 5 years now, I really don't think that their primary concern is whether or not you're unethical. And what you do is you have your services and your products speak for itself, and oftentimes if you have that be your focus, you are ethical and you're not a fraud. And you'll have return buyers, which are the key to your success. So those were all the little sub-myths I felt are associated with the supposition that paid third-party panty verification services are needed. Thank you for hanging in there for 4.5 minutes.